Welcome to Serpentine Creative. I'm your host, Stella Williams, and you're watching Author Talk. So if you can't already tell by the amount of background noise I have going today, my life is kind of hectic at this point, but I'm super excited that it is the first day of NaNoWriMo, and while I haven't had a chance to do any actual writing yet, I am looking forward to getting in on that this afternoon, and I'm going to be trying to do some live write-ins with you guys throughout the month of November. So definitely, if you have not already, follow me on Facebook, Serpentine Creative, and on Instagram and Twitter at Stella Love for Life, so that you can get updates on when I will be doing live write-ins for you guys. But today I just wanted to show you a little bit of my strategy for this year's NaNoWriMo. So other than just, writing as much as I possibly can, squeeze into my schedule, my very busy schedule, I do have a few tips and tricks to help me knock things out without getting full on burnout. Alright, so here are just a few things that I use to help me get through NaNoWriMo. The first of which being headphones. So I can't always get the quiet I need, and sometimes I use music to help me get in the mood to write certain scenes. And so having a set of headphones that I can kind of tune out a little bit of the background noise or get fully immersed in the music to write some of my more dramatic scenes, etc. It's a good idea to have. And also, if you are writing in, say, like a coffee shop or a noisier space, having them to kind of tune out everybody is also a good idea. It is also November, and well, for the most part, it's generally in some areas of the country, it's still nice enough for you to be able to write outside. It is kind of chilly where I am, but I do sometimes just like to sit out in my backyard to get a little bit of sun, even though it's like barely 50 degrees. And typing with gloves sucks. So I got these in the NaNoWriMo Survival Kit, and they're just fingerless gloves that keep my wrists and most of my hands nice and toasty, but leaving my fingers free, so I don't have to worry about that getting in the way of my typing. So these definitely come in handy for me. And another item from the NaNoWriMo Survival Kit that I am not going to be using because my kids broke it, but that I will replace, is this 1 hour bunny timer. So I know like there's a name to the method or whatever, I just never remember it, but basically doing word sprints really help when I am starting to feel the funk, when I'm not really feeling all that motivated. I can set this timer and just be like, okay, just get 30 minutes, get an hour, get 15 minutes, get 10 minutes. And you don't have to have a physical timer like this. Obviously you can use your phone. I like to use the Forest app because it's like, I don't want to kill a tree. And I also get really distracted by my phone a lot. So having the Forest app on my phone, I can set the timer on there if I don't, since this is like broken right now and I need to replace it. And I can just write for that amount and I'll feel accomplished. Like I actually got work done without having just like sitting at my computer for hours on end, like nothing really, going kind of slow. And speaking of the copious amounts of writing, snacks. Snacks are a really big thing that helps me get through NaNoWriMo. Chips, candy. I know people like to have like certain things that they use as like, oh, when I reach this goal, I'll get that. I tried that last year. Didn't really do that much for me. But when I am in a binge writing mode, I am like glued to my computer. Like, you're not going to get me to move for nothing. So I usually have like my snacks just kind of like lined up for like the day, on my desktop, on my desk, so that I can keep writing and keep eating and whatever, and not have to really move or break my concentration. One of my favorite snacks to have on hand, honey sticks. They give you that like sugar boost without, you know, feeling too terrible about eating a whole bunch of Halloween candy or anything like that. And it doubles as sweetener for my tea when I'm drinking a tea that I like to have honey in. And I don't have to worry about having a spoon or whatever, because there's nice little sticks you can use as the stir. So honey sticks are one of my favorite things to have on hand for NaNoWriMo, or when I'm just in a binge mood, because I can just grab one and like chew on it and, you know, have the sugar rush, or I can use it to sweeten my tea. So always love to have these on hand. And last but certainly not least, something all good writers should have is a physical notebook that they can use to just jot down ideas and everything. Because I don't know about you, but I kind of write out of order. So I'll be working on a completely different scene, and then I'll have like this grand, amazing idea for another scene somewhere along the lines in my story. And so having a notebook on hand, I can quickly just jot down the idea in my notebook and then get back to writing what I was writing beforehand. And I know what you're saying. You're like, well, but what about your outline? I thought you were outlining this year. I did outline this year. It's not the best outline. It is an outline. And no, I'm not going to show it to you because it's not in a notebook. I have it on my wall. Since it's part of my series, the book that I'm going to be writing this year for NaNoWriMo, there's a lot of threads that I have to keep track of. So having like a notebook or a Word document just wasn't working for me. So I cleared an entire wall. And so I have like Post-its and note cards and things on that wall. But I'm not going to show you because I don't want to give any spoilers for my novel for those of you who are keeping up with my work. But yeah, so that's what I have got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And have a nice day. Sorry, I was doing stuff with my Cricut earlier. Have a nice day.